You know that feeling, right? You walk into a room, everything's in its place, and you can just breathe. Your mind just feels calmer. Well, it turns out that's not just you being a neat freak. There's a really deep psychological link between our space and our mental state. So in this explainer, we're going to dig into why keeping your home clean is way less about chores and way more about protecting your own sanity. And we'll kick things off with a pretty tough question.
So on the flip side, have you ever felt the opposite? That a messy space just makes you anxious, or it just kind of sucks the energy right out of you? It's a feeling a lot of us have, but we usually just brush it off. The thing is, that disorganized space might actually be the thing that's quietly draining your battery, day in and day out.
Let's get right into it. What is the real hidden cost of all that clutter? Because it goes way beyond just looking bad. It's like a constant low-level drain on your mental energy.
Now here's a wild fact for you. Your brain doesn't just see a pile of mail on the counter. It actually registers every single one of those out-of-place items as an unfinished task. It's like you've got this invisible to-do list that's constantly running in the background. And trust me, that list is mentally exhausting. So what's actually happening up there in your brain when it's surrounded by a mess? Well, it's not just a feeling. It's a real, measurable response that messes with your stress levels and your ability to actually focus on what matters. The main idea here is something called visual clutter. Think of it like this. In a messy room, every little object is screaming for a tiny piece of your brain's attention. So even if you're trying to focus on just one thing, your brain is still working overtime, trying to process everything else it sees.
And all that constant competition, it directly increases what scientists call your cognitive load. That's just a fancy term for how much mental horsepower your brain is using at any given moment. When your space is cluttered, your brain has to work so much harder just to filter out all the junk, which leaves you feeling tired without you even realizing why.
And look, this isn't just some theory. A study from Princeton's Neuroscience Institute actually found that physical clutter literally overloads your visual cortex. What does that mean? It means your messy room isn't just annoying, it is measurably tanking your performance and jacking up your stress levels.
So this extra mental strain triggers a very real physical response. Research has shown that people who say their homes are cluttered actually have higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, all day long. Your messy room is quite literally keeping your body in a state of low-grade chronic stress.
Okay, so we get the problem. What's the solution? Well, this is where most of us get it totally wrong. We think we just need more discipline, more willpower. But the real secret? It's a huge mindset shift, away from discipline and toward identity. Just look at the two approaches side by side. The discipline mindset relies on willpower, and we all know that runs out. It feels like a punishment, and it's just not sustainable. But the identity mindset, that's about becoming the kind of person who has a clean home. And when your actions line up with who you believe you are, well, it just becomes automatic, effortless. You don't have to force it, you just do it, because that's who you are. This taps into a really powerful psychological concept. See, when you take control of your physical space, you reinforce something called an internal locus of control. You're sending a powerful signal to your brain that says, hey, I'm in charge here. I can make things happen. And that simple belief that your actions actually matter is one of the best ways to crush anxiety and build real resilience.
Admiral William McRaven said it perfectly. When you make your bed, you've already completed the first task of the day. It creates what's called a completion loop in your brain, giving you a little hit of dopamine. That one small win gives you a sense of pride and actually encourages you to do another task, and then another. It builds momentum for your entire day.
So how do we actually build this new identity? Well, it's not about doing some massive week-long cleaning blitz. It's about small, simple habits that add up to a huge impact over time. So here's your action plan.
Okay, here are 3 super simple science-backed strategies. Number 1, shrink the start. Don't let the mess turn into a monster. Wipe the counter the second you're done cooking. 2, habit stacking. Attach a new, tiny cleaning habit to something you already do, like wipe down the sink right after you brush your teeth. And 3, make it enjoyable. This isn't a punishment. Throw on some music, listen to a podcast, and turn it into a ritual you actually look forward to.
And let's be crystal clear here. The goal isn't to become more disciplined, the goal is more automation. You want to make these little actions so second nature that they become as thoughtless as brushing your teeth. That's when the habit sticks. No willpower needed.
All right, to put all this into practice, I have a simple but really powerful challenge for you. The whole point is to give yourself the proof you need to start building that new, tidy identity.
Here it is. For the next 7 days, just pick one space. That's it. It could be your kitchen counter, your desk, whatever. Just one spot. And your only job is to keep it consistently tidy every single day. The key here is to start small. So, what do you get out of this? So much more than just a clean counter. You're going to get a calmer, clearer mind, a better ability to focus. You'll get this amazing new sense of control. And maybe the most important thing of all, you'll get proof that you're someone who follows through for yourself. This was never just about cleaning. It's about building your own internal peace.
So let's leave you with this final thought, which might be the biggest takeaway of all. Your environment is a reflection of what you believe you deserve. The people who keep their space in order have simply decided that their peace matters, that their environment affects their mood, their energy, and their sense of self. So really, the question isn't about cleaning. It's about the standard you're setting for yourself.